$400,000 in rent payments vanished because the man in 3B refused to use a stop-loss. I lived in a unit below him, a one-bedroom with a radiator that whistled every morning at 6:03. My name is not relevant. I was 47 years old, employed as a dental lab technician, sculpting false teeth from wax and acrylic. My car was a 1994 Mercury Topaz with a trunk that wouldn't stay shut without a bungee cord. My landlord, a man named Delroy, was 62, a former software engineer who inherited a portfolio of apartment buildings from an uncle he never visited. He lived on the 3rd floor. I lived on the 2nd. The walls were thin enough to hear his chair squeak. Delroy traded options on the same chair every afternoon. He began at 1 p.m. when the market reopened after lunch. He cursed at the screen. He slammed his desk drawer. His printer coughed out confirmations that fluttered onto my balcony. I collected them once, curious. The slips showed FDX calls, Tesla puts, SPX, iron condors. The losses were large. One slip showed a $14,000 loss on a single Amazon position. Another showed $22,000 on a Microsoft expiration. He never mentioned the losses. He collected my rent in cash on the 1st of each month, counted the bills, and stuffed them into a leather pouch without a receipt. I paid $1,200 every month for 42 months. That's $50,400. I never missed a payment. Delroy never said thank you. The building's boiler failed in January. He promised to fix it by February. The boiler was still broken in March. I showered at the gym. The pipes froze in April. A plumber quoted $7,000. Delroy said he was a little short. I saw a brokerage statement on his hallway table when I dropped off my rent. The equity line read $38,000. 2 days later, a lockbox appeared on the front door. A real estate agent named Pam handed me a notice. The building was in foreclosure. Delroy had stopped paying the mortgage 18 months earlier. He had used rental income to cover his trading losses. I had been funding his losing streaks without knowing. I found a new apartment 8 blocks away. The day I moved, I passed Delroy loading boxes into a 2001 Honda Civic. He didn't recognize me. He looked thinner. His wrists had no watch. I kept one of the confirmation slips that landed on my balcony. It sits behind a photo of my mother. I'm not a normal person. A normal person would have asked questions earlier. I paid rent to a ghost who gambled my toilet's hot water on weekly calls. Watch the next story while you're still not normal.